Test one, two, test one, two, test one, two, test one, two. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Juanqui and welcome to my world. We are, 9:55. I'm cutting it close. This is the latest I've ever gone on. Ladies and gentlemen, we do this every night. Every night we do this. I am here with a mini confession. All right. And then I'm going to be out. All right. This person, she just wanted to get this off her chest, and we are here to listen to her. It says, I ignored a message from an old friend because I was pregnant and exhausted. They passed away 2 days later. Bring on the Kleenex. I was pregnant and so sick. I had just moved to a new place that I hated, and I had very bad morning sickness. My husband was out most days. One night, I got a message from an old friend asking me if we could talk. I was so tired and it was late, so I just ignored it, thinking I'll get to it later. 2 days later, I found Facebook flooding with posts about her death. Apparently, she slept and just never woke up. No one knows what happened. I couldn't tell anyone that she reached out because I was truly ashamed of what I did. That a few years ago, and I still remember her every day, and I can't forgive myself because she was my high school best friend. All right, so this woman just wanted to get this off her chest. Let's see what some people are saying. Somebody says, I am so very sorry for your loss. Please don't for a moment second guess yourself or blame yourself. You had no way to know anything was wrong, especially that wrong. It's terribly sad, but the fact is, this happens. None of us have psychic abilities to see it coming. All we can do is support each other through the loss. Somebody else says, my best friend died in her sleep too. I was texting her after the fact. When I got no response for a few days, I actually texted, quote, are you alive, end of quote. That's when her cousin messaged me to tell me the news. I still think about her all the time. I always make sure to text or call my friends back now. Even if I'm crazy busy with my kids, I let them know I'm busy and I'll get back to them properly later. One last one. You didn't know you were exhausted and sick. Not malicious. Please try to forgive yourself. Try to give yourself the same grace you'd give a friend in your exact situation. She knew you loved her and that one missed call doesn't erase your years of friendship. I titled this confession Every Moment Counts because it is true. Every moment counts. We're here today. We don't know when we're going to be gone. We don't know if we're going to be here in the next hour. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that every moment counts. One person said that they always make sure that they respond to text messages, even if it's just like, can't talk right now, we'll get back. I think that's a great idea. I think that's proper. Am I guilty of not responding? No. I tend to, I have it in my mind that we're here today and could be gone tomorrow. So usually when people text me, I will text them back. I don't hide from people. If I don't want to talk to somebody, I simply just block them. I block him, or I simply just change my phone number. and I go about my business. You know what I'm saying? I go about my business as if I was never here. This never happened. I never met you. I don't, all of that, and then I'm cool with that. But for people that are in my inner circle, yeah, if I'm busy, I'll just tell them I'll speak with you later in a meeting or whatever it is. Because again, you just never know, and you never know why this person might be reaching out. They might be reaching out. To have an ear in a dire moment. We also can't tell the tone. I guess you can put caps and use emojis and stuff like that, but when you're dealing with text message, you don't really get the real emotion. Hello, Miss Viewers of You, nice to see you. Hello, Love Blake, and hello, Isaac Vasquez, nice to see you. You just never know. You just never know what somebody may be going through. And then when you read text messages, this is the thing that I tell people all the time. Maybe because I was a former performer, and so I know about, emotions and feelings and all that. Usually people read text messages with the glasses of whatever they're going through at that moment. Okay? A text message can be interpreted like 15 different ways, 15 different emotions. And usually, it is my experience that a lot of the times the receiving end might be feeling away or thinking you said something in a nasty, mean way. And it's like, that's not what I meant at all. That's not how I'm saying it either. So, it's challenging with text messages, but I also understand that people don't like to get on the phones. I'm one that I don't like to get on the phone. I prefer a text message because, again, you can write it, go about your day, go about your moment, then get back to it when you need to, rather than a phone call, Like I think I'm only on the phone with my husband, the Incredible Hulk, and other than that, maybe a bill collector if I need to get something right on the account, or if I need to make an appointment with the dentist. Like, for the most part, it's only text message, and once in a while I do email too. But for the most part, it's like text messaging. Like, I could probably do without a voice plan because everything to me is just like text message. So, but in that, you just never know the emotion that somebody might be putting into the message. And like I said, I titled this "Every Moment Counts" because maybe as I'm getting older, I'm reflecting more. Like, time is so limited and time is fleeting us so much, so fast. Miss View says, I am not a phone person at all, maybe once a year. Yeah, Miss View, I don't like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Naris 21 and we talk all the time through voice notes. Drop a bomb on that. Okay. And that's another reason, like, if I'm like getting ready, doing things, moving about and doing like on a power walk or whatever, like, I just rather hit record and talk as I walk, because I don't want to be looking at the phone typing. I might get hit by a car or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the voice notes is where my thing is at. That's what I prefer, the voice notes, because I feel like now I can put the emotion and the feeling into what I'm saying. And it ain't no way Naris 21 is going to be confused about what I said and how I said it. Anyway, with that said, I told you this was going to be a mini confession. Just trying to keep my head above water. We almost at the weekend. It was a little hot today over here. I'm doing what I got to do. I had to come home, Miss View, and my husband, Incredible Hulk, wanted a Dominican breakfast for dinner. Yeah, he thought it was IHOP. He thought it was Dominican IHOP up in here. Okay? So here I am doing the plantains. I do the plantains with the salami, with the cheese, eggs, and then I cut red onion. I saute the red onion with a little bit of vinegar and put it over the whole thing. It's a whole process. He wanted a Dominican breakfast for dinner, and a Dominican breakfast for dinner he got. Dominican IHOP. Dominican IHOP. Anyway, thank you for coming through, ladies. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm tired. I need to get myself ready for tomorrow. It is delicious, Miss View. Maybe one day I'll make it for you. Uh huh. Oh, Miss View, I saw your choices and your selection. I see that red over there. You are ready for Scarlet Knight. Let me tell you, Miss View, Scarlet Knight. I'm gonna make a video about Scarlet Knight. I'm gonna make a video maybe this weekend. I'll talk about Scarlet Knight and my experience. We have footage of it. You know, I'm a performer. They were up there performing. Um, but it's rather interesting. There's gonna be a lot to look at as a fellow performer. You know, every time I see somebody performing, I'm all about giving them energy because I've been at the other end, so I know what it's like. This Scarlet Knight thing, please do. Okay, then we got my video for Friday or Saturday. Okay. I'm going to talk about Scarlet Knight from the eyes of a former performer, Juanqui Pro. All right, with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. We do this every night. Every night we do this. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.